Ezra 6.
And then give me Zechariah 2 and 8.
And 54.
Yep.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Right, that's what he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was correct in saying that. Whom he made Lord of all his creatures. Go ahead.
Of him.
And when you break down the word creatures there, in the Bible, that creatures is talking about human beings. Okay? Go ahead.
Of him come we all.
That's why Paul says the creature was made subject to vanity. Okay? He's talking about the way that we're fallen humanity, okay? That we've been, right, exactly. Go ahead.
Right. And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people, so all these other people, and these people who he's chosen. Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
He made the world for our sakes, talking about Israel, okay? He didn't make it for the Edomites. He didn't make it for the Moabites, the Hamites, the Cushites, the Egyptians, the Amorites, the Amalekites, the Midianites, the Ishmaelites, okay? The Jebusites, the Parasites, the Hittites. He didn't make it for them. He made it for the Israelites. Right. Eventually, we're going to rule the world. That's what the kingdom of heaven is all about. Give me Acts chapter 1, okay, to prove that. Go ahead.
As for the other people which also come from Adam.
As for the other people which also come from Adam, go ahead.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
He said that they're nothing.
But be like unto spittle.
They're like spit. You know, like when you hawk spit. That's how the Most High feel about them, man. And the scriptures say that the Most High hate Esau, man. In Malachi 1 and what is that? 1 and 4. And in Romans 9. Right? And who am I to come up against the Most High? Okay? All right, hold on, let's finish.
And hast likened the abundance of them unto the drop that falleth from a vessel.
Now, when you have a bucket full of water and a little drop fall out, that's nothing to you. That's just a drop in the bucket. All right, go ahead and read that in Acts. 1:8. And then bring that out first.
Zechariah 2 and 8.
Yep.
For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
Now when you go back up and read it from chapter 1 all the way down from the start of chapter 2, you know that that's talking about Israel.
And a lot of people say this is the Old Testament, but the Most High don't change.
That's another question.
All right.
In the Old Testament, Jonah, when God told Jonah to go and speak to the people of
Nineveh.
And these people is not Israel.
Right.
They are pagan nations.
Okay, give me yes they are. Give me
God to save them too.
Give me Tobit, okay, and give me John 7 and 35. Because you gotta understand the 1611 King James Bible.
That's the original.
The original with the first and all that?
Yeah.
Well, have those or not known since scripture.
You don't have any evidence of that.
So who wrote the Bible?
You don't have any.
The white man wrote that?
No, the white man did not write the Bible.
I asked.
Prophets, the Lord inspired certain prophets throughout time to have scribes, to dictate to scribes to write the Bible. The scriptures say that all scripture is given by inspiration of God. Okay?
But the 1611 Bible being written, translated by
that was translated by an Israelite. That was translated by King James, who was an Israelite. He was a Scot. He was a Scot who was a black man. How do you? So what does that mean? So what? Give me nature knows no color line, because we ruled up in Britain. We ruled up in Scotland, in Ireland, and Europe. Okay. Your point is illogical. I don't understand what your.
What I'm saying is that it's been written by a white guy, because the book that you read now has been translated by those same white men.
But who got the
That's
power?
not true. No, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not true.
John,
you're just saying that because you've been told that. That's not true.
Listen, when the King James was written, they had got the same translation from John Calvary, John Knox. These was white men.
Okay, so
they got the same translation from them.
Who?
King James.
Who translated the King James?
King James chosen certain scholars.
Exactly.
They had used the exact same text of John Knox.
What?
John Calvary.
That's not true. That's how I know you don't know, man. You just you don't know. You're just repeating what somebody has told you. You got to do research.
I did.
So who told you?
Okay. We did research, man.
So how do you know your research is right and his is wrong?
Well, okay, give me your resources. Give me your sources.
No, I mean on John Austin.
Give me your sources.
They are literally. You can go on any website.
Okay.
If I get your number, I can
read this.
But that's not the scripture.
Show this.
That's not scripture.
It's not the. He didn't pull that out the scripture.
I'm saying, so how do you know your source is right and his is wrong?
He didn't pull. This is history based too.
This is scripture.
This is history based.
No, we talking about this book though. See, we going knowledge for knowledge now. So how do you know how you haven't been misled?
Because it's not about being misled. It's about proving all things, right?
But that's not scripture.
Okay.
All things is what
So what he told me wasn't scriptural.
My whole thing is, how do you know yours is right?
Okay,
I'm not saying his is
okay.
right.
So then, if you want to deal with that, then let's just read the scriptures, which is what we were doing.
Okay.
He's the one that mentioned something outside the scriptures, but then you want to turn it around on us because we're about to go into a history book.
My whole thing is.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Apocryphals are not in the scripture.
That's not true. And the only way you have to base that is based off of history, which is why he mentioned the his historical interpretations while we're reading out the Apocrypha.
Let's get back on the Bible.
All right.
I got.
First of all, what does the word Apocrypha mean?
Apocrypha mean Apocrypha mean I can give you the definition. It's style writing.
No, it's not. Apo means to send, and krypha means hidden.
Okay.
Like the word apostle means to be sent away.
Apostle?
Apostle means to be sent.
Yeah, that's true.
Apostle means to be sent. The word apocrypha means to send away hidden. Let me ask you this, since y'all want to talk about scholarly things about the Bible, when is the first time that the Apocrypha appeared translated by the Jews?
Jews got part. Yeah, they do got part.
When is the first time?
I'm trying to think of it. Let me get it, because
and who did it? It wasn't no John Knox, I can assure you that.
John Knox wasn't even live.
Exactly, nowhere near alive. This was way before that.
Yeah, but even though John Knox did have no some purpose.
Okay, so when was the first? But that's
I can't get though. But I get by I know you're talking about though, because I had studied.
Do you know anything about the Septuagint?
No, I ain't seen it.
It's the Old Testament.
The Septuagint included the Apocrypha. Do you know what the word Septuagint means?
What do you mean?
It means 70. Why? Because those Hellenistic Jews back there in Judea who did not speak Hebrew or Latin, who only spoke Greek, they were Hellenized, translated the Hebrew scriptures into Greek. That's where the Septuagint came from. And the Septuagint includes the Apocrypha.
So,
all right, so it didn't come way after when John Knox was alive, okay?
So why does some... go ahead.
So, how do you know that all these folks...
Because the devil runs the world, man. I mean, the devil is known for lying to people, man.
But I'm saying, how do you know that what they had translated is correct and all right?
This condemns them too.
Wait a minute. Now see, this is what you call... Hold on, wait a minute. This is what you call circular reason, okay? Circular reason says if I get you here in this area, I'm going to go into an infinite argument on something that you can't really answer ad infinitum, okay?
Because it goes on.
See, it just goes on and on and on. Now, the point of even bringing out the Septuagint, okay? Because if you know anything about the Septuagint, you know that it was commissioned, okay? Not only just by Hellenized Jews that were in Judea, but Alexandrian Jews that were in Egypt. All right?
Okay. But your answer to the Nineveh. Right.
Yeah, because he's talking about Nineveh. Go ahead.
Right. Tobit, chapter 1, verse 1. The book of the words of Tobit, son of Tabiel, the son of Anael, the son of Adbel, the son of Gabel, the son of Azel, of the tribe of Naphtali, who in the time of in Messer, king of the Assyrians, was
in a Messer,
king of the Assyrians, was led captive out of Tisbe, which is in the right hand of the city, which is called properly.
What was the capital of Assyria? So they were taken to Nineveh, right?
Taken captive to Nineveh.
The Israelites were also taken captive into Babylon, right?